getting us some top 5 moments. Something that we expect from this venue is big airs, and we weren't disappointed.
Yeah, that was amazing from Sammy right there in round 1. Just a beautiful alley-oop. And we always expect a lot of air coming over to the Super Tube beach breaks. And Jordy also tail high, very lofty, just making that look big.
Oh, there's Mr. Elastic right there. That was incredible to watch.
Let's not count out Kayo belly as well. A 6.67 for him, and showing he can absolutely mix it. Getting frisky above the lip. All technical stuff that. And really ramped up the entertainment factor. The crowd loved to see these big airs go down. And this breathing technique worked out pretty well for this guy, Robbo. Look at the size of this thing. 8.83 for this.
That was huge.
Yeah, I think that was my favorite air of the whole event. The way he landed, how high he was, the control, everything was perfect.
I can't believe he didn't break his board on that.
Right?
But you know when you compress on the lip, you think it's going to go right through your board. Crosby, big lofty front side 3 into the wind. Brings it down, really solid. Proud of Crosby, great event for him too, man.
Absolutely breakthrough result for that guy. Really cool to see that. The air show continued.
And this is only round 1, guys. Like, this is crazy how many airs we had just in round 1 itself.
All right, buzzer beaters. And clutch moments, representing Europe, Leo Fioravanti, pure fire to get himself late into this and to come out. This was in the final throws of that heat. Look how much it means to Leo.
That was so cool. That vibe on the beach and the feeling that everybody brought, and then he was riling up the crowd to bring it as well. And then don't forget about Johanne.
I know how dreamy he got it during that time of the day. Just finish it up. Look how clean that is, just hollow. Beautiful surfing for Johanne, and what a way to finish that day. It was, waves are just start cranking.
Wasn't all about the men for the buzzer beaters. Lakey Peterson in a tough quarterfinal against Caroline Marks. How about this stuff? Stuck to her guns and belted this thing right at the deck.
Right in front of Caroline too. You know, that's gotta hurt when you look up. You know you're right at the end of the heat, and your opponent gets one right on the buzzer.
Well, this event started off as a search event way back in 2009, and then a lot of crew working really hard to go mobile and make the most of what was just an absolutely howling storm. We went north up the beach to Molhe Leste, and we enjoyed a bit of a show. It was mainly the women that day, but the likes of Tyler Wright, also Caroline Marks, really impressive up there, and the ability just to mix things up, head to a different venue. Betty Lou as well, and surf another wave, and really just showing the diversity of conditions available here in Peniche.
I know, and this is just almost a below average day at Molhe Leste. This wave can light up right there with the good tide. As you see, it's just a little bit steeper phase there for Betty Lou, but overall just great action. The women's did great work right there. Very solid surfing for Betty Lou. That was the heat of the day, for my opinion. That Caroline Marks with Sawyer Lameblad, they just went to town back to back, a couple of 8s or close to that. Just beautiful surfing from her.
Yeah, and interesting to see the defending world champ showing us flashes in the early rounds here, but it does feel certain times that Peniche, with the variety of conditions that we do get here, there's big tidal swings as well, it does tend to kind of level out the playing field as well, and we do see some new faces and some different energy coming through. It's been a story of this event since its inception, really, and it carried on here. Our second moment, we just watched it. Bit of a masterclass, really, to win a final against Ethan Ewan and to do it with absolutely massive numbers. This is going to feel incredible. Our second moment, your champion for 2024, Griffin Colapinto.
Yeah, you know, the style of surfing that he's done and the trust that he has, his technique, everything he's putting together was so fun to watch. And that wave live from the beach, incredible. Just the beach erupted. Everybody was feeling it. I was standing on stage next to the trophy watching it, and I was just going, wow, that was, I thought it was a 10 because it was the best wave of the event so far in my mind. You know, it was just incredible to watch that flow that he had through it. So Griffin Colapinto flying the flag for America, bringing it home for the California kids.
Doing it in style again here at Supertubos. Another incredible performance on this beach for this guy, and he will just keep wanting to come back competing here. A new chapter for European surfing and another win in the storied career. Our #1 moment. French surfer out of Reunion Islands, Johanne Defay, getting past the experience of Tyler Wright, doing it in some powerful surf conditions, and Johanne Defay will be absolutely delighted to bring home the win.
Yeah, kind of a slow heat as far as finals, but the best surfers in the world are the ones that are able to adapt to the situations that the ocean gives them, and that's what Johanne did right there, identifying that, and a couple of fives took down the win home.
Wrap things up for an incredible 10 days here in Portugal. We've had everything happen: hailstones, gale-force winds. We've had a shore surging up through the contest structure here. All sorts going on in terms of the weather, and ultimately some brilliant conditions for finals day. Some amazing performances as well. Who's excited about going to Bells? Schreider.
Well, obviously, everybody that was performing at their highest level out here, but I mean, everybody that didn't perform as well is going to be feeling that pressure. The cook is on right now. You're in the oven, and there's the lights on, and everybody's looking at you. You're watching the muffins rise, and if you pull it out too soon, the muffin's going to flop, and you got to make sure that you're on point with your cook.
Yeah, Jesse, we haven't really talked about it in the post show, but one of the stories was the Brazilian storm struggling a bit in Hawaii, and wow, who's spearheading that rush back? Gabriel Medina. He's back heading to Bells. He's so good over there.
I mean, he's good everywhere. Like I just mentioned about Johanne Defay, like the best surfers in the world are the ones that are best to adapt to the conditions they have, and Gabriel does this better than anyone. So he's going to come into Bells with confidence and ready to rock.